Oh shit. Yo. Oh shit, get an act. Oh, yo, this thing is disappearing. Oh shit. It's over for this nigga. It's over for. Yo. Hello? The fuck just happened? Oh my god, that's on me, bro. That's it. Spectrum's fucking canceled, nigga.
Hey, yo, shut your ass up, nigga.
Huh? Yo, what is this, bro?
Now you wanna sit here and watch this My Hero Academia when you should be uploading 2K20.
Bro, please, bro.
Nah.
I don't wanna play
Nah.
2K, bro.
Nah, I don't wanna hear it.
Please don't
Nah.
make me do this, bro.
Nah.
I just wanna watch my anime, bro. Please put it back, bro.
I said get
Bro,
the
I'm
editing.
tired, bro. I'm tired. No, bro. I'm tired, bro.
Nah, they wanna learn how to
This
dribble.
is trash,
You
bro.
gotta teach them how to dribble on this bitch ass game.
God.
This is what you gonna show
Bro,
'em.
put my
You gonna show
hero
'em this right
back.
here.
Put my hero back, bro.
Yeah.
Please.
This is what you gonna
Put
do.
my hero back, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm about to quit,
What you
bro.
gonna do?
How do I turn this off,
Get off
bro?
that couch.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah.
If you're looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K account with max badges and more, visit sportstmb.com. He has been in the community for years and has hundreds of reviews. Click the first link in the description to get your account today.
And here we go again. This bullshit ass game. Another bullshit ass video. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the way my advanced tutorial turned out. I'm not very good at explaining things, so instead of just teaching you guys how to do a move that you guys won't know how to use, might as well give you tips on dribbling so your ISO is more efficient instead of, you getting boxed because you're trying to do the same move in a play. And yeah, fuck it, let's see how it goes. Alright, so y'all better pay attention to class, because in this class, we're going to teach you how to be a better ISO player. Isn't that fun? Now, this is basically going to review some tips you should consider, when to do certain combos, and pretty much help you with your ISO game. Now, keep in mind that I might not be the best ISO player, but I'm better than most of y'all, so. But anyway, keep in mind, as you can see from the start, I pay attention to who you're playing. Sometimes I'm not looking, but I am playing the lockdown. Now, if you're playing the lockdown, of course they have a higher steal rating. So what you want to do is, you don't have to worry about necessarily getting the ball stolen just at certain points. Like, I get the ball here, right? Now, I start off by holding L2 right here because I'm not doing any moves yet, and that's a good time to poke the ball loose. So don't just let a lock walk up to you and steal the ball. Hold L2, protect it until you start doing your combo. Now, this is assuming you guys know some combos already. What I like to do to start off combos is start off with this roll move, because it allows you to grab space from your defender to do moves you can't do when he's in front of you. There's a lot of moves that crashes you into into the person that's playing defense on you, and then it might result in a turnover, or your stamina bar goes down from it. So this move as a starter helps a lot, and there's different ways you can start off a roll move. If you can't get your momentum off, you could do a standing spin into a roll, and that also works as well. You can also do a roll off of the escape. It's a little bit harder to time, but trust me, it is one of the best moves ever. Another tip is you shouldn't worry about too much about messing up a combo. Just be sure to gather yourself up. Again, like you see, I'm messing up a lot in this clip, but it's good to use a hop step to bring yourself back into like a combo chain, and then I ended up finishing with dunking on their big man. So don't worry too much about you start messing up and shit, unless you're going for a clip, and you know it's understandable. But you know, if you're isoing someone and you're messing up your combos, try doing a hop step. It gets your player back, you know, instead stops you from doing extra animations that you don't want. Another tip I could give you is to pay attention to how your defender is moving in front of you. So in this clip, as you can see, when I come here and hit him with the most compy move in the game, if I did it, I feel like if I did it a little too early here, he would have caught on and he would have got back to me way quicker. So I waited a little bit for him to start running to the left direction, and then I hit the move, and he's gonna like it's gonna stagger his player a little bit, not because of tight handles. Again, I don't use that badge. It's because moving left to right on defense, there is a small delay that makes your player, you know, stumble a little bit to get back to the other side. And basically, I was just waiting on him to move to the left side, and then once I hit the move, because it immediately switches your direction, there was no way he was getting to me, and that's an open shot damn near every time. Now, one thing I feel like you should be careful of is defenders that like to run up on you and like run to your sides and stuff, because when you do certain moves, it will turn over the ball. Like there's a lot of moves that will just easily turn over the ball sometimes. Sometimes you're lucky and it just won't. But you know, you should still be careful when this happens. An example of this is this J-dub move. A lot of people try to execute this move with someone right on them, and you gotta be careful when this happens because you're putting the ball towards your defender, and that can result in a turnover sometimes. So if someone's playing very tight on you, you have to know the safer moves to do, which is, let's say, a standing spin into a roll that usually doesn't get stolen, or you can do a behind the back to get yourself away from your defender and then start doing a combo chain. And combo chains, you should be able to have go-to combo chains, like ones that you have down packed, that you can do at any time, because you know you can't just like, unless you're going for a specific clip with specific moves, then like have like something that like your bread and butter combos. Now, one last tip that I can think of is paying attention to the spacing of you and your opponent, because you need to know, based off the space of how tight they're guarding you, what moves you should be able to do. Like this move, this J-dub move specifically, when I do into the between the legs, I can usually do that when someone's playing really tight because it comes out really fast and it doesn't hit the ball doesn't hit the defender. It doesn't hit the defender as soon as I do the move, like, because it's so quick. So it usually launches me to the side, and then I'm able to get a double cross off or some side combos. Now, usually people like to stay a little back, like in this clip, because they feel like they need to stop you from getting into the paint and getting easy buckets. And once you notice they do that, you need to be prepared to do moves that set you up for a shot, like roll moves, a quick step back, or you could use a step back to fake a shot and drive in, like speed boost in. Simple ways of getting into an opponent's head. Well, that's gonna be it, pretty much. Yeah, there isn't really else I need to go over really. This, like, I feel like taking some of these advices into account. This isn't, remember, this is for to help your ISO efficiency. This isn't about getting those crazy clips, you know, those that you know you want to put in your mixtapes. If you want to get clips like that, all you really need to do is like have that combo that you want to see in your mixtape and get it down packed, and you know, just try to hit it in park. It's gonna take some tries depending on how people play against you, but I mean, that's pretty much what you sign yourself up for. Like, to be honest, I haven't thought about doing a mixtape in the longest time. It's just so, like, it used to be cool and fun to me, but now it's just, you know, it's just like I'll think about doing it. But I mean, the best way to improve yourself is to really get that experience in the game. Like, You need to be able to play against a bunch of different defenders, know how they play their defense. Both defenders, by the way. It's a team sport. You need to focus on your teammate as well. Dot your spot ups. Don't be a nut, please. But you need to know how both defenders play, when to pass, when to be able to score, and all that really comes to you naturally from experience. So you see, the clip speaks for itself. But I really hope this video helps you somewhat. And if you guys, have a question to ask me, you can just comment it down because I read all of them. But I wonder how I should end off this video. Nah, I'll just let the clips play out and just get off. But that's all from me, and Carlos is signing out.
Late nights, I just